Alex.
Yes.
I know more people are returning to the office. You want to know why?
Why?
Wednesdays used to be empty on that Metro
The
North.
Metro North car that you sit on is full of stinky people.
It's full of stinky people, but it's also Wednesdays, like clockwork. That
Yeah.
must be the day everyone goes in.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
You can't find a seat.
Everybody's going back.
Yeah.
A lot more people returning to the office. 5 days a week, some 3, but the ability to move is not as convenient as it once was when a large majority of us were working from home. So joining us now to highlight convenient ways to implement movement that can be integrated into the busiest of schedules is former Wall Streeter and Harvard grad turned fitness expert, Dilan Gomih. Dylan, and welcome to the program.
Thank you both for having me.
This is fantastic.
I'm excited.
From Wall Street to Harvard to 220 East 42nd Street.
This is quite a journey that you've been on.
How did you go from Wall Street to fitness expert?
So while I was working on the trading floor, I got invited to go to a spin class. And lo and behold, when I walked out, I felt better.
Oh, well, shocking.
It's just shocking. But
Said no one ever.
biggest surprise was how much more productive I was when I went back to work after class.
Interesting.
And I couldn't let it go. The more I moved, not just at the beginning of my day, but also during the day.
Yeah.
Like instead of sending an email, standing up and going to talk to somebody.
Ooh.
Right?
Imagine that.
Imagine human connection added in, plus the power of movement.
Right.
The better I performed, and my aha was health and hard work really do go hand in hand. So I decided to, fast forward, build a company that helps larger organizations bring that right to their workforce.
Thank you for doing that. I
Hard
think it's
and hard work.
probably some of the most important work, particularly in this country, that could be done. You work with corporate clients, you teach them how, through well-being, they can achieve higher performance at work.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, think about any of your favorite athletes. Simone Biles, Serena Williams, Michael Phelps, you too, exactly, I agree. And alongside their physical feats, we're always talking about their mental game.
Yeah.
How focused they are, how disciplined they are, how resilient they are. Yet when we flip it to people in the workplace who are at the top of their mental game, we leave the physical piece by the side.
Right.
So silly, that little flip.
That little piece, right?
It's just a little flip. So my company just connects the dots. And whether it's workshops and seminars with leadership teams or actually partnering with an organization to design their strategy and their programming, I help leaders harness their well-being for higher performance.
Let's send her up to the 10th floor when we're done with
Let's
that.
send her. I would like to just walk down 42nd Street
I know.
because you see so many folks that are so mired in their work.
Whatever
And
it is that they have.
We both co-sign to when we feel better because we've exercised. It does.
Let me
makes
tell
us
you
better at
something.
What we do.
A quick aside. Yesterday, I was having I was in such a bad way. I was driving home through the Lincoln. I always go right from here to the gym in Jersey, and I was driving through the tunnel, and I was just so emotionally fraught. I just started to cry out of nowhere. I got to the gym. I was like, I don't want to do this. Nobody talk to me. I'm just going to put my clothes on, get through it. I left there a complete different person. I was
Alex.
like, wow,
Hey.
Yes.
I can
Yeah.
associate with
Right.
people again and
Right.
not want to kill anyone.
Right.
Yes.
So, and I think, and this is going to lead to the next question, finding time. I think most people want to be active,
Yeah.
but they think, I don't have an hour, or I don't want to wake up at this hour, or I'm already exhausted from work now. You want me to go work out?
Yeah.
To which you say what?
To which I say, anytime you take a little bit of time to get moving, you are making your mind better.
Beautiful.
You're increasing blood circulation, you're getting oxygen to your brain, which does help with cognitive performance. You said you felt better
I did.
after going to the gym. It's not a fluke.
No.
It's not.
It's much cheaper
There's
than
a
therapy.
neuroscientific reason. So, ladies, let's actually get
Let's
moving.
do it.
Let's
Let's do
actually
it. Let's do
partner
it.
movement
Let's
with
just
our
do it.
minds.
Money where your
We're gonna
mouth
sit
is.
right
This
in
is
front of
you.
our chairs.
Yes.
And let's go ahead and take a seat first.
Oh, fine.
Right, imagine you're on a Zoom call.
Okay.
And we're gonna start, just show how to work in 60 seconds,
Okay.
how we could get moving. So imagine you just finished a meeting. Let's go ahead and stand up. Take a seat.
Oh,
Stand right back up.
Okay.
imagine if you did this
Take
during
a
your
seat.
Zoom meeting.
You probably could. Stand up one more time and do me a favor. Just go ahead and hover right above your
Oh,
chair.
boy.
Or to hold this for 10 seconds.
Now's a bad time
9,
to mention I did like
8,
this.
7, 6, 5, maybe a little pulse at 4,
Okay.
3, 2, and 1. Take a seat. Did you feel that a little
All
bit?
of us in
A
heels,
little
by
bit.
the way.
All of us in heels.
Yes, we're doing these in heels, so there's no excuse.
So you can do this from the workday, but let's go ahead and move on. So let's
Okay.
stand right behind our chairs.
boy.
So a lot of people might go ahead and have a conversation just like this.
Right.
Let's activate our core while we do it.
Sure.
So all you're gonna do is lean back, and now we're in a plank.
Oh boy.
Can you feel this core engagement right here?
Yes.
I sure can.
And
Oh, you're
take-
on your tiptoes. You're
And I'm
the
on my
balls of your-
tiptoes.
Okay.
And you're already starting to feel yourself feel better.
Yes.
And again, movement makes your mind better. I also like to give our upper body a little bit of attention. So let's go ahead. You feel it?
I feel it already.
Let's feel it a little more.
Okay.
Let's make this way more fun.
Okay, what are we doing?
Way more fun. You're just gonna turn around.
Oh boy.
And all you need to do is drop it to 90 degrees right here. And I'm gonna give you options because why not?
Why not?
Why not? Option a pulse,
Oh.
or you can just hold it. Either way, you're feeling the power of just taking the time.
Let's see a pulse
for your
here,
body.
babe.
Oh, let's
Come on.
pulse it together.
Here we go.
5.
Now, if you have
4,
a chair that has
3,
wheels.
2, and 1, breathe.
Well, I'm just thinking about our conference room. Our conference
Find
room
a desk.
chairs all have wheels.
Find a desk.
Okay.
That is an option, or really brace your core. But I like the table one. That one's a little safer.
But like for liability reasons, maybe.
For liability ones,
file cabinet.
Table to file cabinet, and you can also just do it on the floor if you want, but
Okay.
That's what I would do. I would get right down on that ground.
you could.
I like it.
And what you just proved is that you can do this anywhere.
Anywhere.
And anytime you do, it matters for what you have to do next. You're gonna feel better.
Yes.
And work better.
How many, so it's called the 60-second workout. Should we try to do these exercises for 60 seconds?
You can, but the main takeaway is any movement that you do, no matter how small, you're reclaiming your time and reminding yourself that this is going to help you to perform better.
What if you
Nice
work
little pump
in a,
before you go ask for a race.
what if you work like in a big bullpen? Like we have a newsroom. There's no privacy.
Bully someone into doing it with you.
That's right. To say,
Or-
I have no idea who you are or what you do here, but we're about to do some push-ups.
Let's hit a
Or
plank
whatever.
real quick.
Well, there are people that might not want to stand up at their desks. So I got an answer for you. Let's go ahead and take a seat.
We're going back to the chair. Okay.
I knew she'd have an answer.
Why not? So, where's a common place that we feel stress in our back, in our bodies during
Your
the day?
lower back.
Your
Or
lower
your
back.
The whole back, your neck.
Well,
from
here's
here
the
to here.
secret. Part of it is because we have tight hamstrings.
Yes.
Oh.
So one of the fastest ways to alleviate tight hamstrings is just start with one foot,
Okay.
toes up, heel down. And I call this the bend and snap because we're just gonna lean over.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, that's so
She's
nice.
tight.
And do you feel this in the backs of your legs?
Sure do.
Yes.
And we're relieving this tension here because when our hamstrings are tight,
Oh, that's
we're
so nice.
pulling on our
goodness
pelvis,
gracious.
which makes us round our back. Let's switch sides because I like symmetry.
I
wanna
know
sit-
how we're going
that
to
one?
start our
Symmetry.
we have a post-show meeting, and I know how we're going to start it.
Everybody's
you
bending
gals.
and snapping. Look, they're already doing it on the floor.
We're gonna come right back up.
Oh, this
and
is
so that-
great.
and everyone is doing this, and it feels good. And
Wow.
we're smiling.
Look at it. Look at
Yes.
these two. Look at the producers.
See? You see this? This is how we're going to start our post-show meeting. Thank you, gals. See?
And you said you
There we
felt
go.
better after you went to the gym.
Doesn't everyone feel better now after watching that and watching this?
Dylan?
Okay. Ian, I
Oh
didn't
my
see you bending and
gosh.
snapping. It's all right. We'll get you later.
But we're smiling.
best.
We had a
That's
serotonin
You
boost.
sure did.
All the things. Thank you so much for doing this and
Thank
for
you
doing the
for
work that you
having
do.
me.
God's work.
Go do yourself a favor. The company is Get Fit and Fuel Performance?
No.
No.
Diligence.
That's what they're
Diligence.
doing.
I get paid to read words, and I'm terrible at it. You know what?
Diligent. Oh, I see the play on words like your
Diligence.
name. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Diligence.
DILAGENCE.com.
Are you free at like 11:05? Because that's when we have our meeting. Come
We're
upstairs.
bringing her up to the 10th floor for the postmortem. That was a great show, Marty.
Thank you so much. It was.
This was great.